Hello, everybody. Tobias Fisher. College football is broken, so I'm here to fix it. First, we're gonna fix conferences. I mean, look at this is just unacceptable, so I'm gonna change it. With the Pac-10, everybody was rivals with each other. 10 teams, round robin, no need for conference championship. And at the end of the season, everybody's going to the Rose Bowl. So it was just perfect, nothing to change.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Next up, we got the conference of grit and blue-collarness. It's tough farmers, the heartland of America. That's right, it's the Big 12. Overall, good conference, I'd say. Makes geographic sense. The only thing you can really complain about is maybe Nebraska not being in the Big 10, but who cares? It's Nebraska. They go 6-6 anyways. And I think it's time TCU in these realignment videos stays in the Big 12. They fit a lot better with Texas, and they've had good teams and some good players. And the conference championship will probably be in Dallas. There's no divisions because I don't want to split up the Bedlam rivalry, and you're just not going to change my mind. And then if you're worried about Colorado not being in here, I would thought about it, but other than Nebraska, nobody really cares about playing them. They've not been holding up their weight as a power conference team as TCU, and I've got just the right place for them. Okay, next up is the Big Ten, and overall, I feel like most of these teams make sense. I thought about putting either Penn State or Notre Dame in the Big East, but I felt like rivalry-wise, Notre Dame fit in here too good, and I don't know, it just didn't make sense to have Penn State in the Big East. They've been in the Big Ten long enough, but overall, good. I think divisions, so that we don't have all four of the good teams, I think you guys know what I'm talking about, in the same division. I switched it up to North and South, so we have Michigan, Michigan State, Notre Dame, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota. In the North, well, it's called the Lakes, and then this Woods division is the rest of them. And overall complaints, there could be Michigan, Ohio State, not in the same division. They will play Week 10. And Michigan State, Penn State will play Week 10. So then rivalry week is Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, Michigan State. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I really tried on this one to find out with a solution. I know a lot of people aren't going to like it, but it is what it is. The conference championship's going to be in Indianapolis. From the northern Appalachians to the coasts of the New England. Oh my gosh. Football has always been divided, except for one period. We're bringing back the Big East. And overall, this makes sense, same teams. Any questions? Notre Dame, Penn State. We already went through that. People are thinking of like the old Big East. What about a Florida team? South Florida, Central Florida, Miami. Well, let's say Carson Beck is taking a trip.
3 hours later.
And he lands in a snowy Boston. Miami's just not built for that. And then other teams like Temple, who aren't very good, they have a solid stadium, and I have nowhere else to put them, so they're just going to be the Vanderbilt of the North. Other than that, pretty much perfect. Before we get to the next one, I have a riddle for you. What do nerds, basketball, and beaches have in common? That's the ACC. It's all the original 8 members plus the Florida schools. And there's some great rivalries like all the Tobacco Road teams, Virginia, Maryland, the Palmetto Bowl, and Florida State, Miami. And all around a good conference. Do y'all remember when I said I had a spot for Colorado? Well, it's in a mountainy area in a little 8-team conference called the Mountain West. And I think it's good. It's the 3 Utah schools, 3 Colorado schools, 3 Idaho schools. And it's about time the Mountain Time Zone has a conference. Like, even last year, they had Ashton Genty and Travis Hunter, both good teams. And they had 2 of the 4 BCS busters. BYU and Colorado literally won national championships. And for Colorado, it's a mountainous area. They should be in the Mountain West, not the Big 12, which is cornfields. And they can still schedule teams like Nebraska and Kansas State because they only have to play 7 conference games, but they don't have to lose and get their butts clapped by the blue bloods like Oklahoma and Texas every year. I guess they get the best of both worlds. And for the final power conference we've all been waiting for, American spirit mixed with Confederate pride. Everybody looks like a hillbilly dating their cousin, and it's a land full of crazy people, Dolly Parton, and capitalist, unhealthy foods in grocery stores. That's right, you're in God's country. It's the SEC.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
I think this is a great conference. I mean, look at all the teams in the deep southern rivalries, even at the Battle of the Boot with LSU Arkansas, that people don't really care about, but it is what it is. And everybody's good at football. I mean, imagine Vanderbilt, Georgia Tech this year. Top 10 matchup. Both teams probably 7-1. That'd be insane. And then I think Georgia Tech is good in conference, and Georgia Tech makes a better fit in here, seeing they are an original member. And even though they don't have like as good of an environment as South Carolina, it is what it is. I think they belong in here. Conference championship still in Atlanta, and yeah, divisions are still the same. Okay, let's just speed around the group of 5. So we're gonna bring back the WAC with these 10 teams. Idaho's back from the FCS. The MAC stays the exact same. We're gonna bring back the Metro, and we're gonna turn the American into the old Conference USA. The Sun Belt is gonna have some teams that don't matter, and as for these few teams, we're just gonna send them back to the FCS. So, oh, and also we're gonna do a 12-team playoff. Psych, we got no playoffs. We're going back to the BCS, the national championship, and we're gonna go through the simulation of last season to kind of see how it might work using a couple simulations, these 3. And looking at it, here are the rankings. The number 1 team lost like 6 times. It was crazy. And then Oregon and Georgia, the Pac-10 champions and the SEC champions, will be winning the BCS championship. We'll get back to that in a second after we look over how the past 10 BCS championships would have looked like if we use these conferences. Okay, starting in 2014, we'd have Alabama versus Florida State, and I feel like that makes a lot of sense, even though it was Ohio State, Oregon, the real national championship. In 2015, we still have Alabama, Clemson, same in 2016, and then in 2017, the simulation said that Clemson lost to, I think it was Duke, so they got kept out, and that banger of a Rose Bowl game, Georgia-Oklahoma, was the national championship. So then in 2018, it was still Alabama, Clemson. 2019, the undefeated remaining national champion Clemson Tigers were left out for 2 undefeated teams, Ohio State and LSU. In 2020, it was another Alabama, Clemson. Then in 2021, it says that Michigan loses to Notre Dame because they're in the Big Ten now. And Michigan gets left out of the Big Ten championship, and they do not make the BCS championship. So it will be Alabama, Georgia, like it actually was. In 2022, it was Georgia, Michigan. So unlike Georgia, TCU. Then in 2023, there's no change, Michigan, Washington. In 2024, the year we're all waiting for, Oregon, Georgia, the simulator said tie game with like 3 minutes left. And then Oregon scored, so they win the game. I think this is very good for college football because it puts more value on the regular season. Also, if you're number 18 Oklahoma now, your goal is to make the 12-team playoff and win the Natty. Whereas a long time ago, you would have thought, well, I mean, only 2 teams make it, so there's not a good chance we make it. But you might set yourself up for more realistic goals, like a BCS bowl appearance, or maybe a conference championship. And also for the championship snubs, I think entertaining and adds more drama to football and makes you want to perform even better in the regular season. Also, most of the time, the snubs are snubbed for a reason. Florida State. Okay, on to the boring stuff. So if you gotta grab a snack or use the bathroom, go now. If you don't want to learn about the NIL and transfer portal and the rankings, just skip to 10-19. few more things before I send you off. Here's 5 minor things that would make college football better that they should change. 5 is bring back the old overtime rules. I mean, it was absolute cinema. Look what they took from us. Number 4 is if you have alternate jerseys, you have to wear them. I mean, look at how tough Georgia's and Indiana's black jerseys look. They're just awesome. And imagine Alabama with gray jerseys. I can see Derrick Henry pulling that off. And we need Florida State to have those turquoise jerseys in the game. I mean, you only gotta wear them once a year, but we just gotta see them. Number 3, I kind of took it from Josh Pate, but the first week of March, all the college football schedules just drop. Number 2 is get game day going back to these small locations. Like, these little locations, they go electric. I mean, look at Montana. All the times we've been there, just complete. And lastly, we need bowl season to matter again. Get rid of the opt-outs. You have to have 7 wins to be eligible. And we don't need these many bowl games anymore. Let's throw these out. Let's bring back the Outback Bowl. And let's make a Christmas-themed bowl in Minnesota. And we're getting rid of the Texas Bowl or whatever it's called. And we're bringing in the Buc-ee's Bowl. Let's make bowl season matter again. That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Tobias Fresh out. See ya.